Hunting down cute little animals for their fur is one of the many trends that RuneScape Dragonwilds, an open-world survival game, adopts from other games in the genre. In RuneScape Dragonwilds, players must have a lot of coarse animal fur, a rare early game resource, in order to craft coarse thread and other materials for armor and clothing. Not all creatures in RuneScape Dragonwilds drop coarse animal fur, even though it does originate from animals. For players looking to level up their skills, there are a few ideal farming locations because certain animals are more likely to drop coarse animal fur in larger quantities. Eventually, players will accumulate enough coarse animal fur to keep their spinning wheels spinning, but in the beginning of RuneScape Dragonwilds, new players may find it difficult to keep their inventories stocked. In RuneScape Dragonwilds, you can get coarse animal fur by slaying animals in Ashenfall's wilds, especially small ones like rats and kebits. While exploring, you may also come across cows and chickens, but they do not drop coarse animal fur. If players do not need either of those, they can be safely ignored because the former drops feathers and the latter drops animal hide. However, bow users would be wise to stock up on feathers. Kebits are the best choice for farming coarse animal fur because they are common and incredibly weak, making them easy prey for players who lack the necessary skills. Although they can be difficult to locate, kebits tend to spawn in big groups in a few locations. In RuneScape, the greatest location to locate kebits is the forest close to the wise old man in Bramblemead Village. Players are discouraged from going that way by the nearby goblin camp, but there are typically some grazing kebits just off the road. Additionally, kebits enjoy exploring the ruins of Bramblemead Village itself, so look for any stray animals in the dilapidated buildings and nearby streets. There are also lots of kebits in the Temple Woods region, which is the first spawn area. These places are all excellent for leveling woodcutting as well. Combat-oriented adventurers can wait until nightfall for rats to spawn or venture out into the world in search of goblin camps, because both goblins and rats can drop coarse animal fur. While goblins drop an item called a goblin pack, which must be opened by right-clicking the icon to access the goods held within, rats drop the material directly after being killed. Players should eventually accumulate a sizable collection of coarse animal fur for all of their crafting requirements, provided they take the time to defeat goblins, rats, and kebits during their travels. However, as players explore new areas, RuneScape Dragonwilds keeps adding new crafting materials, so the grind never really ends. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to turn that notification bell on to get all future updates.